Yeah, so today we're going to talk about creating a spending plan. And a lot of people don't like to talk about that because who likes budgets, right?
Right.
So,
Sometimes it's just calling it a budget. Like, people don't like the word budget. But if you massage your language a little bit, and it's a spending
it's
plan.
a spending plan.
Yeah.
And you know what? The wealthy have a spending plan. That's
Yeah.
how they keep their money.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is one more step towards that journey to financial freedom. And also, this particular exercise or thing that we're going to go through today is something that I have in my Budgeting 1.0 mini course. Well, you can find the course. It should be pinned on my Facebook page, Budgeting Behaviors. So if you go to Budgeting Behaviors, there's a link there. You can go and enroll for free and take this mini course. And it is something that will really get you started on that road to financial freedom or building that bank account.
So this is on Facebook.
Yeah,
Right,
on
okay.
Facebook, yeah. Okay. On my Facebook page, Budgeting Behavior. So, and let me reiterate, once again, you have the wealthy that have a spending plan. So I don't want you guys to freeze up because it's a spending plan.
So what do we need to do?
So we're going to start with budgeting guidelines. And what that is, it's, you kind of section off your
finances.
Yeah,
or your buckets.
Yes.
Your buckets, if you will.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let's start here. Let's start with your monthly expenses. So you'll have a column for your monthly reoccurring bills. You have a column for your monthly flexible bills, and then you have a column for your luxuries or something that I call miscellaneous.
So the cable.
Yes. So so let's go ahead and start with that. So miscellaneous, I have hair, manicure, pedicure, your eyebrows waxed, the cable, entertainment, eating out, movies, clubs, drinking, smoking, whatever habits, that you might have. So that's all in a luxury. Things that are flexible that kind of go up and down would be the water, light, and gas, cell phone, groceries, toiletries, gas for the car. So then we have our monthly reoccurring bills, which is rent and mortgage, car payment, life insurance, rental insurance, car insurance, childcare, internet.
Mm-hmm.
So if we could write down how much money you make, your income that comes in every month. And then you write down your bills.
Mm-hmm.
You separate that. And or you subtract that, and if you don't have anything left over, then you got to go back and revisit and see what you need to cut.
Like that cable. So I noticed too that you said internet was in that kind of necessities.
Oh yeah, because children with their homework, you need the internet these days.
Gotta have it.
Yeah,
I agree.
So, did you have anything you wanted to put in that?
Well, no, I think so. Some of those things are flexible, but it's kind of, these are the necessities. So I want to section that stuff out here and that's the spending plan. So whatever amount it is normally, is that the amount that I'm putting into my spending plan? Because some of those things can fluctuate, especially when you get to your electricity.
Right. And that's
your
why
gas.
that's the flexible bills, right?
Okay.
So maybe you need to stop running water while you brush your teeth, or stop running water while you're rinsing dishes or washing dishes, or just certain things, turning out lights.
Are you in my house?
That the bad habits we have that cost us money, right?
Are you in my house?
Leaving the light on in the closet. Things like that.
Yeah, that's pretty simple.
You get the idea. So, and then once you do that, so you can put them in different compartments. So when you go to the budgeting guideline, and I kind of got this, I did a pie chart, and you'll see this in the course if you take the course, and it's free.
When you take the course.
Right. And it's free. So this chart is there. So we have a section for giving, saving, food and groceries, debt, transportation and insurance, personal spending, household things like whatever, household utilities and insurance, and then your miscellaneous. And so you put a percentage by it. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, 10% giving. We're all taught that.
Right.
10% saving.
First fruits.
Yes. Savings, you pay yourself. And then 10% to groceries, 10% to debt, 15% for transportation. So what you do is, if you look at how much you bring in and your car note is beyond the 15% of what you bring in, then maybe you really can't afford that particular car.
That's funny. I used to, this was a long time ago, watch Suzy Orman when she was on TV. It was something she was on. It was on a cable channel back in the day. But she would have these people call in and they would ask her if they could afford something.
I remember. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah.
And one of them called in was saying that she wanted to get a new car. And so the advice that Suzy gave her was to, whatever amount she wanted to pay for a car payment, she should take that amount and put it into an account for 6 months.
Yep.
And without touching it. And if you could put that amount of money into an account without touching it for 6 months, then you can afford that car.
Right.
But if you can't, if you're going to it for $20 or $40 or $100 here or there, then you can't afford that car. So I thought that was really, really good advice to give somebody, because that's a long term. 6 months is a pretty long term, unless life happens, that you can measure whether or not you can afford something.
Right. That's a good rule of thumb.
I think it's so.
Yeah. So, and it's kind of a way, and you might have to adjust some of these percentages to fit what's going on in your life or your lifestyle. If you have childcare and things of that nature, but it's a guideline. Mm-hmm. And really, you take these percentages, and if something is exceeding that, you want to revisit it.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, we want to be able to give 10% and we want to be able to save 10%.
Right. And it can't be adjusting the luxuries.
Girl, right.
I need to take more from this area because I need to get my hair done a little more often.
Right.
So being able to adjust the things that really matter is where the adjustments needs to happen, right?
Totally.
Need to happen.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm learning some more too. Shoot. I thought I had a plan.
Yeah. So I know you got a story for us today. Something.
Well, I do. So my story today goes more along with the so when we're talking about groceries and doing a spending plan. I was separated at a time in my life. So back, I think it was like 2007, something like that. And, just moving out, getting my own place, doing different things, like ends were not meeting. Mm-hmm. And so one thing me and my son used to do was plan for groceries, meal plan. I would say it was 14 days between pay periods, and I would be cooking. He'd sit at the bar. And he would write out 14 meals for those 14 days. And he was about 14 years old. So he would write about whatever meals from payday to payday. And then he'd write down everything that we needed for those meals. And then he'd go through the sale ads.
Right.
And write down what was on sale for those meals. And this allowed me, honestly, to be able to stock up. Because we would get things when they were on sale. Mm-hmm. But what I really like is that it's something that I have taught him to do, because even as an adult, he's 28 years old now, and he does it. That's something good. That he still does. He will meal plan and go through sale ads, especially when things are crunched for him. So that's one of them. I didn't give him a fish. I feel like I taught him to fish, and that's something that he can carry on into the futures. Well, guys, you can find Simply C, that would be me, on Facebook at Simply Custom Wood Designs. This is my passion. Like, I absolutely love making these signs. I'm like, I really would love some time to make something for myself, even because I can't even, I don't even have time to make nothing for myself no more. But that and Simply Cupcakes. Simply Delicious.
Cupcakes.
Yes. And then advocatingdaughters.com is a website. We're going to be doing some special things with that. So just a passion for fatherless daughters. And today actually happens to be my father's birthday.
Really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
special day.
So you can find me, Money T, on social media. I have Priceless Destinations on Facebook and Instagram, and Budgeting Behaviors on Facebook and Instagram. And I also have a website for my travel company, and it is pricelessdestinations.com.
Because we're going to be traveling soon. It's coming.
I am so looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And then once again, my mini budgeting course, it's Budgeting 1.0. And you can find that on my Budgeting Behaviors Facebook. And I believe if you go in the announcements, I think there's a link there. You can go and click on that and sign up. And it's free, you guys. Go ahead and take advantage of this opportunity to make some better decisions or change some things in your life.
Yes.
Let's see. We got anything else?
Girl, I think that's it for today. You have been listening to Let's Talk Money with Money T and Simply C
on the B.S.B Radio.
Listen to us every Monday on the 8th.
That's 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
B.S.B Radio.
We out.
Feel the sound.
Just enough for the city.